Hi, my name is Chris Hart. I'm the author of many books on how to draw. Christopher Hart is my author's name, but everyone calls me Chris. And my kids call me, hey Dad. So the Beginner's Fashion Guide, the Beginner's Fashion Design Studio. I'm going to show you some fashionable drawings. And these are fun drawings and you can use them everywhere. This is kind of a cool one, I think, I'd like to show you today. Most people think of a haircut as sort of a static thing, or it's flapping all over the place. But what if you just let gravity have its way with the hair? It adds a dramatic look. And I'm going to show you how to do something like that. I'll keep it a little simpler. So let me put that over there. And let me get my drawing utensil. And we'll start this way. She's looking a little bit forward, so it could be tricky, and therefore I think we should draw the entire shape first and make it simple. You have something that's complex, always simplify it in the beginning, not at the end. That's my advice, at least. If something else works for you, great. But you can get lost in the details unless you start with something simple. So here is a head. It's kind of an egg shape. And here's a center line. And she's on a tilt, so we're going to have the eye line be a little tilted. Now we're going to change it as we go along. So here's basically where the back of the neck goes. And it's going to be kind of tucked in here because, again, she's tilted looking down. Bring that chin a little further down. Okay, back of the head here. We're going to put the hair on last. We got to build the features in it. The features don't work. Okay, we have a good haircut, but you don't have very much. So I'm going to bring this line down a little bit so the eyes are a little further down on the head because I want to make them big. Get attention with those eyes. And if the eye line is high, the eyes go into the forehead and they got a mess. So here we go. Let's make some big eyes here. This is going to be where the bridge of the nose goes. And we're going to make the far eye much smaller, kind of truncated like that, because of perspective. So let's have this person looking at us. We'll build the eye this way. And lightly, I'll go over it a little more darkly in a moment. The most important thing is we have both those eyes looking directly at us. They don't have to be in the same position in the eye, but they have to be looking at the same object. In other words, if they look exactly have the same position, they might not look directly at us. Both are looking at us, but they might be in a different position in the eyeball. Okay, so let's have a little bit of glamour here and darken this to give a little bit of impact and have those eyelashes wafting off of the eyes. Okay, and a little darker here and here. And we're going to need a crease. We are going to need a crease over the eye. Otherwise, it just looks flat. Remember, the eyes are, as an uncle of mine used to say, a hole in the head. They are recessed, and this is how you show it. This is the eyelid. You don't need a whole lot, but a little helps. Okay. All right. And here is a pupil, just a suggestion. And the same thing over here. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking. That's because before I went downstairs to do this video, he had requested that I do a Dalmatian. I said I can't do it, and he is not happy. All right, so here we go. Now, a lot of people think you have to do the whole bridge of the nose, and you don't. This is enough to just kind of get the idea in place that it's a 3/4 view. So just a little bit of this kind of gives a bit of dimension, and a little bit here, so you get to see that. Now let's have the eyebrows up and down like that, a nice high curve. That's an arch. That's kind of adds to the appeal of the character. Now this one is much more truncated. You see, this takes this long to make the arch. This takes this long. That's of course because of the position of the face. Now over here we are going to now curve in a little at the concave part of the eye. That's called the orbit of the eye. and it goes in here, so it just can't keep going in. You're not for the ear. It comes out at the cheekbone. This is kind of like an S curve, see? Look at that. Use that as much as you can. I'm telling you, it's really an effective look at it. It's nice. It feels good to draw. It's so flowing. Okay, so we'll bring the chin out just a touch, like that. And now let's put that nose in right around here. Now this, you have to follow the bridge of the nose for this, because if we put the tip right here, it's going to look weird. It's got to go where the bridge of the nose is. We don't see the bridge, but we have to follow it with our eyes and say, well, that's where it would go. That is where it would go. So let me do this. And a little bit of the nostril, not too much. We're just going to kind of indicate it. And here we'll give a little bit of look for the lips. Just a little bit of smile. There's a small smile. Upper lip has some thickness. Again, look at the center line. It goes right through, or should go right through the Cupid's bow. It's called for the lips. And here is the bottom lip, which is thicker. So it's bigger on this side than it is on this side because of, again, perspective. And here we go, like this. We're going to bring that chin out a touch more. Okay, like this. There we go. And now I'm going to darken this over here and darken this over here. And I bring this out to a little bit more of a smile on both sides. A little bit of definition on the side of the tip of the nose, like this. A little bit of eyelashes. Okay, now I think we are ready. Let's bring this jawline up a little more steeply. Yeah, and that'll bring the bottom of the eye up a little bit because she's got a smile. Smiles push the bottom of the eyes up. And we'll bring this up with a little bit of a hint of the ear. We're not going to draw the whole thing because it's not going to be in most of the picture. All right, so here is the part, but we don't really need a part, but we'll start one a little bit anyway. And we'll get to the bangs. We'll have this falling over here. We're not going to put it straight because her head isn't straight. It's curved. So we'll start here and we'll curve it a little bit over the eyebrows. And we'll make it a little bit, more defined as we go along, a little darker. Bring it back here behind the ear and flip it out right here below the ear. Nice flip like that. And we'll bring this part of the hair all the way over, forward. Now, why is it forward? She's tilting forward. She's tilting this way. The hair is going this way. So it's kind of a nice look. So the ear just kind of pokes out a little bit. And we'll maybe bring another hair here. Enough, we can still see the eyes. And here are the ridges for the bangs. And what about the other side? She's got hair on the other side too. Okay, good. So that comes out. That also comes out. Now what we do with that is we darken it. So it looks like it's layering it. The light object, the face, comes forward and the dark hair recedes. Here's a shadow under the chin. I'll put a little earring here. And now we'll go in and just add a little definition and we could close it up. And you don't have to be, neat and precise. You can give a little energy to it. That's nice. And just let it go. And a little bit more on the eyeshadow. Okay, that's a way to make the hair part of the action. Give some movement with the hair. And again, the book is called The Beginner's Fashion Design Studio. A lot of fun stuff in this. I think you'll like it. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you will subscribe to see more of my videos. Take care. Bye-bye.